Yo, what up guys, bagi sama gue SHIVA guys di Final Fantasy 16 part ke-10 ya ini harusnya. Part ke-10. Jadi kita udah ketemu rekan kerja, bukan rekan kerja sih guys. Rekan kita lah guys, dulu pernah ngebantuin kita waktu lawan Morbol guys. Ternyata ada yang masih hidup nih.
What is your plan?
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for
Tapi
Buick
masih ada guys dari
and
pihak
provoke the main
Phoenix
host
itu
of
masih
their
ada lah.
encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding
Itu musuhnya
hills.
tuh ada yang jadi
This
shield.
will
Shield
allow
tuh
us to
nama
wage
pasukannya
battle on
ini
the
guys,
bridge
nama
without fear
pasukan
of being
dulu Phoenix.
overwhelmed.
Apa Phoenix lagi apa?
While the
Rosaria
Black
apa
Shields
Phoenix?
have an advantage in numbers, you
Salah.
see. They prefer
Rosaria
to
guys,
fight in
nama Black
small
Shield
units,
tuh.
which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Ya,
Small
gimana
enough.
tuh wait?
Now that I have you and Lady Jill for company,
Nggak salah sih, punya dua
I
dominan.
doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Iya si Clive-nya malah lebih tua anjir kelihatannya sekarang dibanding si Wade.
Very good.
Ini Tyler bukan sih?
Now
Bukan
make
beda
ready
ya?
for battle.
As you command.
Gue kira dia Tyler loh guys.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
Nah, si Wade juga
There is
waktu
but
itu ada
one
nih guys
thing which
waktu
will grant them
terjadinya
Putting
kudeta
an
apa
end to the
pemenggalan
Black Shields.
And
Archduke.
so we shall.
Let's go guys. Let's go. Oppo ini party map lah. Lu main story Clive often juga. Oh iya emang. Kok baru dikasih sekarang? Oh, tergantung destinasi kita guys. Orangnya kadang beda gitu loh. Maksudnya guys. Tergantung destinasi beda kah? Black or white, make baby.
The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Oke siap. Kaget gua. Oke bentar nih ke Mans guys. Kita nggak bisa teleport ke sini. Wah disuruh jalan ya udah jalan. Oh udah punya Chocobo baru ingat gue.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Punya
Since they
Chocobo.
burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say,
Oh si Wade ikut.
that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Oke bentar, tunggu dialog guys. Oke mereka ke teleport. Ke teleport bukan Chocobo, let's go. Real ini L2. L2 maksudnya betul. Ngerem kan? Beda kan? Ini buat apa nih? Oh, intinya cuma buat diem doang guys, ngerem gitu.
There they are.
Oh, dia kalau misalnya lu cabut gitu guys, di setik dia nggak langsung berhenti. Kalau real in baru dia berhenti. No. Meskipun lu lepas tombol majunya guys, udah lawannya langsung lah. Tabok, udah langsung nih.
What is it now?
Shield
I
hitam.
told you.
Told what?
We bear a message for the Viceroy
Udah die boy.
from the Guardians of the Flame.
You presume to tell us,
Armor doang
a pair
keren.
of
Feel
filthy
some peace.
vagabonds, a woman and a dog
Lu dognya.
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields.
Lu
Then
bacot
come.
sekarang. Abis kalah diem jadi
Die
mayat.
along with your flame.
Tapi jujur keren sih armornya sampai guys.
For Azaria!
Dibanding shield ya, dibanding shield yang dulu ya. Dia
Your
kayak keren gitu
petty
ya.
revolution ends here. On these our
belum buat,
swords we swear.
Bentar, kenapa gua agak kaku gini? Oh lama ngamen apa kaku gini gua? Oke. What the fuck nih?
Bloody hell!
Gua cuma ngamen 2 hari guys.
Another way to find that battle for them.
Orang bisa dapat monster gitu. mamam lu, bubar jalan. Oke. Ah! What the full lagi? Wah. Oke, gua salah. Gua kenapa nembak? Bubar lu. Bubar. Bubar lu. Oh. Nyapa, Cok? Slow indeed, anjay. Anjir. Ya elah, si sok keren anjir, namanya lasting dark.
A misguided one.
Opo ini?
In taking it, you have but proven
Kenapa
our
pedangnya kayak catur, Pak? Pion
that
catur
this
nih.
land is in
Tapi
dire
keren sih,
need
jujur.
of
Keren banget dah.
cleansing.
Dragon anjir, muka gue berdarah gitu, Pak. Elah lu, ayo nih kocak aing. Bubar lu. Gua peri lu aing. Oke. Gua salah skill aing. Gak kena. Oh my god. Bubar lu semua. Boom. No.
Occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished him.
Bentar, ini apa gue belum beli potion gue ya?
Nice try.
What? Lu kata lu sesong, ah? Pikir dia sesong, nih. Ini kita berdua kenapa skill yang ada yang kena? Ini gue kenapa skill yang ada yang kena, kocak. Enemy slain. Oke, dapat berapa? 210, lumayan guys. XP 210. Good. Udah kah? Apa lagi nih? Ada lagi kan nih musuh yang lain nggak jelas?
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud.
Yoi, orang ada gua.
Lord,
Tenang, Wait.
perhaps this will be enough
Ada
to stop
Clive.
Cullings.
C-nya CH.
For the time
Santuy.
being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will
Nggak salah
all
loh,
begin
kita
again.
kalahin Black Shield. Abis itu Dragunnya juga kita
I
kalahin.
often wonder if the nation we once
yang
knew
apa,
is
Wyvernnya
gone for
juga.
good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for
What the full anjing? Gua gak mencet apa-apa, what the hell?
every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will.
Bener banget.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die.
Ya, ini kalau
And her
ada
loyal
orang-orang kayak
subjects
si
may
Wade sih
dream
guys,
of a day when the
di suatu
Rosarian
negara
standard
gitu yang
flies
loyalnya
over
seloyal
Roswell
dia ya
once
si
more.
Wade ya. Kan banyak
So
gitu yang kayak
Wade,
orang kayak ya udahlah ngikut aja lah udah.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Soalnya si Wade depan mata sih dibunuh ininya, Archdukenya gila gokil. Jadi dia kayak tahu gitu yang bener gimana guys. Beda lah sama yang lain kayak gitu. Mungkin ini shield yang kayak Black Shield itu juga sebelumnya juga shield mungkin gitu guys. Terus dia jadi Black Shield gitu. Tapi kenapa dikasih namanya Black Shield sih? Apa sih? Namanya Black Shield tuh.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this
Si
tunnel
Byron
back
yang
then,
bantuin.
I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
Ntar ketemu deh
And
kayaknya guys sama
appearances must be maintained.
pamannya dia.
Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows,
Ketahuan
where
juga
he would
tapi.
be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is
Serius.
why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Buat ketemu sama si Byron ini kah? Byron.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh, di sini harus pakai itu
I shall
ya.
wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I
Kayak
don't want my men
gantungan-gantungan gitu
attacking
guys.
you again.
Kayak bukan nggak tahu bentuknya
Unless
kayak
you
gantungan
deserve
gitu sih guys.
If only Sir Tyler could have been
Mungkin
here
yang
to
kayak
see
ini
you.
kali ya, yang kayak ada buat
Oh, the Lord Commander.
pin kayak pin gitu kayaknya guys.
Thank
Kayak
you,
orang-orang
Sir
tahu
Wade.
gitu.
If there is ever anything you need,
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh no my lord. Masih di solde. Berarti sekarang kita masalahin di Rosaria guys. Rosfield Manor. Oh langsung ketemu intinya. Masih ada Rosfield Manor, what the hell?
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
not a chance.
Anjir tuh BTW ada singa cok. Bukan singa apa, macan tutul, macan. Apa yang namanya ya di sini ya?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Anjir suaranya lama banget anjir, muter gitu. Nggak ada kedap-kedapnya. Anjir bawa kapak anjir. No, ada
Imagine
macan.
my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Mirip banget kayaknya deh. Waktu dia
Clive
liat.
Rosfield died long ago.
Dia masih nggak percaya guys. Dia taunya Clive tuh udah mati.
And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your...
Ya elah, gue harus tawan dia, sumpah. Serius. Bentar, pedang gue hilang, cowok. What the full, anjir.
You would mock me as well?
What the full, anjir.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
si Jill kayak what the full.
Meadow, thou vile
ngapain?
sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh. Sumpah lu.
Curse thee.
Clive pernah ngelakuin hal cringe itu.
Flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Sampai nangis anjir. Sampai nangis gila. Kayak keluarganya Rosfield pada
You're still the finest matter in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
anjir masih ada keluarga untung banget gak sih kalau nggak si Clive. Stres gila anjir.
You always
tapi dia datang si
were
Joshua
fond
masih
of
hidup
that
sih.
scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford,
Ini lucu banget sih
inform the
umurnya si Clive sama dia
kitchens.
hampir sama
There'll
gitu.
be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle,
Kenapa jadi makan-makan aing?
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Pas makan diracunin, lucu banget gak sih plot twist? Pas makan mereka
See that you
diracunin.
use the good plates,
Ngakak
Rutherford.
parah gue.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy,
Anjir, ribet
Annabella
banget.
has
Makan
been a
mejanya
constant thorn in
Nggak
Rosaria's
sedada
side.
atau
but
nggak
these
seperut anjir.
atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we
Ribet
knew is
banget,
gone.
mejanya pendek
The
banget. Gimana
monster
makannya? Aku
sits in
cepet
her
lah.
place.
Makannya gimana sih guys? Makannya gimana?
For
Ribet
better or
parah guys.
worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's
Gue
all
punya
I can
firasat
do to
ntar
aid Wade and his
ini
merry band
tempatnya
of
dihancurin gitu sih.
revolutionaries.
so he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend
13
is
tambah
no
tambah
more.
5. Kurang lah, kurang dari 20
Perhaps it
gak
would
sih?
be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Oh, kalau dihitung gue kira si Clive-nya.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
Hanya si Jill nggak ada ngomong apa-apa dari tadi
I have a
gitu.
galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe
Baru gue
us
bilang langsung ngomong.
about everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Oh, nggak salah sih.
Until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible
Oh,
liar.
dia tahu sifatnya si
that
Clive. Emangnya iya, Jill?
It's not untrue.
It's not
Let's say
that.
no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my
Oh, dia
nephew's
susah bohong nih
greatest
si
failing.
Clive. Kakak banget sumpah.
The one thing I cannot
Potong rambut,
believe,
Clive, sumpah.
is all this about
Nggak ada fitur potong
you
rambut, eh.
being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Memang.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Oh, ini lagu Final Fantasy juga nih. Cuma kayak beda nada gitu guys. Naik kapal kah? Naik kapal gak tuh?
Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Ada apa tuh?
Monsters.
Mana?
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Nggak salah, diancem-ancem gitu sih Jill, sedih banget sumpah.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Tapi
I
agak
removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the
aneh
pain
sih
it
Jill ini,
caused.
guys.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything at all.
Dia SHIVA, dia bisa berubah. Tapi yang waktu si Sid diserang, dia nggak berubah. Itu kayak aneh, agak aneh gitu guys. Kalau bisa berubah seenak jidat, berubah ya langsung serang Iron Kingdom atau gimana? Kan dia punya power yang berkuasa
I
gitu
don't want to be
harusnya
a
sih.
monster, Clive. Do you
Kayak
understand?
kalau misalnya lu diancam bakal dibunuh
I want to choose a different
Apa, orang-orangan-
path, a better path.
di desa atau apa, ya lu bilang aja
To
gua
live
hancurin
on
negara
my
lu
own
apa kayak.
terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Bisa anu lah.
Thank you.
Anjir
Clive.
banyak banget momen bisa ciuman, tapi mereka nggak ciuman anjir.
I must atone for my sins. Only
Dianggap
then,
ini mah
when it's
dianggap
done,
adik kakak real ini mah.
will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is
Benamir.
much to tell the others.
Oh, ada Torgal nungguin di situ. Torgal. Oke guys, kita nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain, nggak bisa kemana-mana. Dipaksa langsung ke hideaway. Let's go. Ding 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 ding. Here be monster.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Udah ke Vivian dah. Nah, ini apa nih plus guys?
Typical nobles.
Biasa plus tuh ada kasih kita sesuatu gitu guys.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day,
Siapa?
but not enough swords to see to them.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
Apa yang
It's
terjadi?
Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Ya udah, nih plus kayaknya bakal dapat apa nih? Blacksmith Blue.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd
Kita bantuin
understand.
si Blackthorn.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
Blacksmith
Alright.
itu namanya siapa sih? Gue lupa.
Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So,
Anna
I'll go
ya?
first, and you can meet us at the
Anna.
forge. Wait a bit, then head
Nan.
over when you're ready.
Nan bukan sih? Apa namanya? Kalau nggak salah Nan deh guys. Oke, kita coba kelarin ini deh guys, yang Blacksmith punya ya. Blackthorn. Oke, kita ngomong sama dia dulu guys. Siapa sih? Anna ya? Nggak bisa lewat sini, harus lewat sana. Lupa gue guys, sebentar. Sebelum ngomong sama si Vivian. BTW gue kalau side quest yang lain, gue off stream guys. Apa nih? Buat dapat equipment baru atau gimana nih? Nah, apa tuh pala lu?
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Lu nenek aja August, kepo
What you
parah
go and
lu.
do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that?
Iya bener sih.
Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it
Kan
all out
siapa
in the
tahu lu
open.
bisa bikinin gua
Please, mate.
senjata yang lebih baik.
I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you
Butuh
tell
apa
us
sih?
all the same?
Material kah dia? Blacksmith biasa butuh apa guys? Paling material.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work.
Oh dia iri
Light,
gara-gara
supple,
si
and tougher than it had any right to
Caron
be.
punya kuiras yang bagus gitu pokoknya guys.
Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Oh dia
Should have put the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
dia kayak anjir lah.
You happy?
Masa punya gua jadi
You got what you came for.
sampis gitu.
Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Oke, kita kayaknya bikin armor yang bisa ngadu sama itu kuiras deh guys. Tang.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps
Kita
we should
beliin
track
itu.
it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then.
Oke, kita mau sama
We need to
Caron
speak
guys.
to Karen.
Caron. Weh. Karen.
Monster's taken quite a liking
Ini
to Lady
Caronnya
Karen.
guys.
Karen,
Do you
do you
have
have
a
a
moment?
moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass.
Mana tuh bentuk
An
kuirasnya
exquisite
gimana?
example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
Anjir siapa yang
Didn't
beli?
think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together,
Bentar,
that's
dalam
for
itu Torgal.
certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Next all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. Didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
Lucu
He did
banget
tell
Torgal
me
di sini.
something though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now where the bleeding hell was it sighted?
Sumpah nyari orang kan?
Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe?
Kayak Northern mungkin, iya bener.
Cair Northern, that was it.
Balik
Thank you,
lagi
Karen.
Balik lagi ke Kair Northern cuma buat nyari
At least you
kuiras
admit
gitu.
it.
So,
Nyari armor
sounds
doang
like
gua.
going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
Oke
I'll
guys.
leave the hunting to you if you
Ke
don't
Kair
mind.
Northern berarti ya?
While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Oke. Kita bati ke Wait, what? Kok bentar? Hah? Anjir, gue salah kah? Bentar. Karnor, wait, what? Oh, loket Griffinnya dulu. Oh. Tadi gue katanya di Karnor. Gue salah baca kan tadi. Oh, ini sekalian kasih tunjuk ini apa? Yang ngehan itu loh, guys. Nih, ini ada beberapa monster yang udah gua han gitu, guys. Jadi kayak ada monster sulit itu udah beberapa udah gua han. Mogel. X about Griffin. Oke, Griffin di mana? Dosmare. Ini apa coba nih? Oke, nih Griffin guys. Ini gue udah kalahin tiga-tiganya guys. Musuh yang susahnya gue udah kalahin tiga-tiganya guys. Gue di off stream gue kelarin side quest gitu. Nah, gue udah kalahin sampai lawan ini Belpegor udah gue kalahin juga nih Belpegor guys. Dozemare. Nih Dozemare nama Griffinnya Dozemare berarti guys. Iya bener nih Carnarvon guys, di Sunbreak Carnarvon. Oke guys, kita sono dulu dah.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Oh,
akhirnya
guys, ternyata di sekitar sini. Oh my god, gue muter-muter guys, ternyata bener di sekitar sini. Kayaknya di sekitar sini guys. Oke, Griffinnya di sekitar sini guys, kayaknya guys. Bangke, gue muter-muter aja. Mana Griffinnya? Di Carnarvon, gue malah tele ke Carnarvon kan. Terus nggak ada apa-apa dong. Nah, akhirnya. Ini guys, si burung. Wah, lu nyari, gue cari susah banget sih. Sumpah. Ini burung kaki 4 ini gue cari. Dosmare. Easy guys ini. Rank B. B for burung. Oh, what the full for tornado bang. Full. Keluar jalan nggak lu? Baru gila lu. Oh my god. Oh. Baru Orang sih. Ya elah, kecepatan kocak. What the full? You think you strong? Ini mereka lah langsung selesaikan lah udah nih. Baru selesai. Mulai. Dia ngapain? Tuh, hell, bisa banyak. Ini nggak lu? Gila bisa keluar tornado aing skillnya. Kayak kena pula aing. Elah aing. Bab. Baru. Oh my god. Tebel bener ini Grifon aing.
Nice try.
Wih. Oh my god, noble dive up. Ya elah, salah skill aing. Woi, gue jadi Sumpah gue udah telat betai. Warga kelar lu. Kok lu gak mati? Lu gak mau mati? Oke, itu hal yang buruk. Oke, sip, good. Sebenernya gotcha gue kayaknya ada salah pakai deh guys. Kalau nggak salah lu harus pencet apa biar jadi banyak ya kalau nggak salah. Kayaknya ya. Sebenernya gue pernah kadang banyak kadang nggak lo guys. Nah akhirnya kelar lawan Griffin satu ini ya.
Is something there, boy?
Is there something up boy? Bener juga. Tuh ada orang apa full?
Could that be our man?
Oh dia yang dia kan yang mengambil armor, bukan ngambil lu ya?
You're right.
Oh iya, lu nggak apa-apa.
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Namanya
Not so
Kamil
lowly from
anjir.
what I hear.
Nama Indo
I'm
banget
selling
anjir,
to a
Kamil.
merchant by the name of Karen.
She's not an easy
Kalau
woman to
cewek udah namanya
forget.
Kamila,
Bought a
selesai.
caress from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though.
Sih.
She sent you for a refund?
Enggak,
It's not her who
enggak.
sent me.
Justru ada yang tertarik sama kerjaan lu tuh, katanya bagus. Sampai ada yang iri anjir.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for
Gila.
one to praise a
Jangan bilang si Kamil
glorified tanner.
kerjasama sama si
And
Blackthorn
I don't
ini.
imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but
But
well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
oh, dikasih kah?
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff
Oh.
I used to make that cuirass.
Ada bahannya
If
guys,
your
sesuai
man's
sama
as
yang bikin
skilled as
kerasnya
he
itu.
sounds, he'll
Good,
know
good,
what
good.
he's looking at.
You sure?
Mungkin aja kepake sih.
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd
Itu
say
punya
it's the
gua
least I
apaan?
can
Kenapa
do.
jadi lu yang ambil anjir?
Short of
Kulit
showing him
griffin?
how to make the thing myself, that is.
Emang kulit
But
burung
there
bisa
are
dijadiin apa
rules
anjir?
against it.
Makanan.
Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Oke, siap dah.
Will do. And thank you.
Ada item baru. Item baru gak nih? Item baru.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Akhirnya kelar. Akhirnya kelar. Gue nyarinya lama banget itu Blackthorn apa sih? Bukan Blackthorn, apa namanya? Griffin. Nyari susah, full. Oke, kita balik dulu guys ke si Blackthorn. Ngasih kulit ke dia guys. Bahan nih. Yang sama kulit rasnya.
taken quite a liking to
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Oh iya, ini udah ketemu.
How'd it go, Clive?
Nih, bahannya nih.
Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Nih, mantep gak? Bilang apa lu? Nggak mau kasih gua armor terbaik? Ini kayaknya kalau ganti nggak bisa ganti, nggak tahu sih bisa ganti gak ya kostumnya? Atau kita bakal pakai ini terus aja ya?
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's secret.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. I wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is
Oke, guys, dia
fine
mendapatkan ilmu
work.
baru lah nih si
Even
Blackthorn ini
finer than I thought.
dari apa?
Yeah?
Kerjaannya si
I'll take your
itu.
word for it.
Si Kamel tadi.
Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad
Salah sih, gue ngeliat juga itu juga
Yeah.
cuma kayak kulit
Clive.
biasa udah.
You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Kamil namanya.
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much.
Oh, si
There ain't
Agus
many
juga
level
tahu.
workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around.
Oh.
Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most level workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather working community.
Anjir ada leather working
Better keep this
community.
close to our
Community
chests.
anjir.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
Nggak apa-apa, santuy.
Still,
Sekarang kasih gue
I'm
diskon.
glad you found him. This
Nggak
is
apa-apa guys.
cheered me
Kita bantuin dia
right
tapi
up.
kita ntar kasih diskon kan.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Item baru gak nih?
Just don't expect me to go
Soalnya
turning
bentuknya
out
plus
work
guys.
like
Kita
this.
kemarin itu
There's a reason he
quest
does
yang
his
plus
own
dapat
hunting. He knows
Chocobo. Ini plus dapat
exactly
apa nih?
what hides to look for. And that's how he
Kayaknya
gets
kalau
them to
plus itu
layer
kita
up
dapat
so
sesuatu
nicely.
gitu deh guys.
And don't get me
Antara yang
started on how
ke-upgrade
much
atau yang
oiling this
kepake
leather
gitu.
would need.
Kemungkinan.
I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Let's go Blackthorn. Let's go Blackthorn. Let's go armor. Mungkin nggak ada armor sini, Fembrace, apa sih Fembrace, pedang sama aksesoris ya kalau saya
Looks like
yang
you
kita
won't
pakai
be
guys.
needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there.
Nggak salah, nggak ada
That
yang
wouldn't
lebih
have been
baik.
the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups.
Yang mau berbakat
Right,
nih
now
si
that's
Blackthorn.
sorted. I've got duties to
Nggak lihat
attend
tuh dia
to.
bisa bikin pedang kayak
Thanks,
yang
Clive.
kayak yang di belakang gua itu
Give
guys
me my
bisa
mate
dipakai.
back.
Gimana ceritanya coba tuh pedang kayak gitu. Udah kah? Drake Slayer belt. Oh buat nge-craft, oke. Nge-craft ini guys, Drake Slayer. Anjir, seriusan cuma dapat ini doang guys. Dapat resep buat bikin itu Drake Slayer tadi. Seriusan lu? The full? Oke. Oke, let's see guys. Mari kita coba bikin nih Drake Slayer.
What do you want?
Wujud. Santai pak, buset itu kasar banget dah. Elektro. Kampret lah, apa coba elektrum dapat 5. Wah, gue harus ngehan apaan cok itu. Gue harus ngehan sesuatu guys buat dapetnya elektrum itu guys. Drake Slayer belt sama Drake Slayer bracelet guys. Oh, ikat pinggang sama ini. Ya udah dah. Ya, ntar dah. Ah, elah. Ribet kali.
And
Nah, itu kayaknya yang bagus deh guys. Cuman kita harus ngecek. Oh bentar, caron. Lu ada yang baru gak? Terus
And
kayak isi
what
potion
can
juga.
I do for
Gue
you?
juga guys.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Nggak ada. Nggak sampai. Udah nggak ada yang bagus-bagus lagi guys punya dia. Punya kita udah bagus. Punya kita udah bagus guys. Ya paling ginian sih yang lumayan. Bentar, gue harus beli potion 1. Udah itu doang, ini apa sih? Lionheart, elixir, nggak pakai, gue nggak butuh lah.
You're rubbing me blind,
Oke,
you
sip.
know.
Nice dah guys. Yuk, kita ngomong sama Vivian yuk. Ayo. Cuma dapet resep. Resepnya itu pun lo harus dapet dari monster tadi ya guys kayaknya. Lo harus kayak ngehan gitu deh, bentar gue salah jalan.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Ya, let's go ke Vivian.
Typical nobles.
Ya elah, Drake Slayer-nya harus dari monster dulu udah ngomong Vivian udah. Apa cerita sejarah lagi nih.
Back again, Lord Rosfield.
Yes,
I'm
Nona
touched that
Vivian.
you should find me such good company.
It is not your company,
Buat your
but your
konsol.
counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer.
Kogits.
What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The Mothercrystal
Sebelumnya
that
kita ke
rises
Drake's
from
Head,
the
guys. Sekarang kita ke
boiling sea.
Drake's Breath.
There was a time when a
Kemarin
true-blooded
pala, sekarang
Rosarian
nafas.
had only
Nafas
to
aja.
brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Ada masalah sama Iron Blood kan berarti sekarang? Rosarianya gitu doang.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of
Oh
Storm.
iya, Rosaria itu Iron
Or
Kingdom.
rather, its church does.
Oh iya, udah ganti guys,
This is
Rosaria
a
udah Iron
pragmatic
Kingdom.
approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No.
Yang pulau
The
kecil
Iron
itu guys, Iron
Kingdom
Kingdom.
is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mothercrystal sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less.
Masalah.
And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil,
Makanya dibilangnya dominan itu
albeit
evil.
one
Benar.
had proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in
Drake's
pursuit of
eye,
ether,
anjir.
and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the shields of the
Desperate,
flame
guys.
marched north to meet them,
Gara-gara
the
hawarnya
Iron
udah nyampe
Kingdom
sono, jadi
spied an
diserang lah biar
opportunity.
bisa pindah gitu loh
A
ya.
few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Dristanus, home of Drake's Breath.
Belajar
and
sejarah
plucked it
gue,
from the
sejarah
Duchy's
13
grasp.
16.
Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Berarti kita bantai nih
The
Iron Blood.
Mothercrystal is both the object of the
Enggak sih.
Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mothercrystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath.
Yes,
Had
benar.
things unfolded differently at
Kan
Phoenix
emang
Gate, we would have sent our
direbutin
entire fleet
musuhan
against
malah.
them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women,
including Jill, benar.
including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mothercrystal.
Dia cuma mau ngancur kristal dong guys.
Thank you all the same.
Setidaknya Clive-nya masih, si
Not much
Clive
else to
si
do
Jill
here.
masih hidup.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Masalah. Setidaknya Jill masih hidup, jadi it's okay lah.
Typical nobles.
Dikit balas dendam, ini balas dendam. Udah trauma dia balas dendam buat orang yang buat ngebunuh adenya, contohnya dia anjir. Oh iya, kita ngomong dong sama si Jill dah.
You ready?
I think so.
Ini kayak bagus gitu sih guys.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No.
Imre,
Spoke of
what
Imra.
the hell is that? Oh, lo
The
leader
leader of the
Kristen Orthodox.
Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things.
I'm going to kill
I'm
him.
going to kill
Ya,
him.
gue bantuin, tenang aja.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it.
if you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mothercrystal together, all while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Lah, langsung OTW gini anjir. Pakai kapal yang kemarin. Gas aja udah. Oh, langsung dari pos isi. Oh, lu ngancurin dah. Drake's Bread. Oke guys, kita berarti mau ngancurin Drake's Bread. Oke, ini kapalnya guys. Gelap banget, nggak kelihatan apa-apa gua. Ntar gue terangin guys, gelap parah apa sih? Abu-abu gini kayak ngeliat papan tulis gue. Mungkin kalau malam gitu aslinya kayak gini kali guys, banyak embun. Kalau naik kapal ya nggak kelihatan apa-apa gitu.
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist.
Oh, emang sengaja.
How do you learn to use your powers like this?
Oh, emang sengaja.
The Masters made me do it when the Crusaders took to the seas to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
Oh, dia juga masih pakai power to the
fine.
intuition.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Sama dia juga membatu.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Ini sama kayak
Alright.
ini guys, sama kayak bearer. Kalau pakai powernya jadi batu gitu loh, ngeras. Sisit juga nyampe ke kita, ke Mothercrystal. Nama kristalnya yang ini Drake's Bread guys. Yang kita hancurin kemarin itu Drake's Head, punyanya Sunbreak. Terus sekarang Sunbreak juga udah ngambil kristalin ortodoks ya kalau nggak salah. Nah sekarang yang ini punya Iron Kingdom.
Drake's Breath.
Drake's Breath ini nih mau kita hancurkan nih guys. Let's go. Tidak tahan untuk menghancurkan ini. Itu gede banget kristal, tapi kita hancurin itu cuma yang inti dalamnya doang. Kita bertiga doang nih selalu. Kemarin ada sisit kan, kita berempat. Sekarang kita cuma bertiga. Wait,
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and
bukan wait,
ether floods.
si Wade,
Let's
Wade.
not forget them. This
Oh,
island
Wade tuh,
is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. Fire and ice. Air
I
and
always
ice.
imagined when I came here
Clive
it would
sama
be to
si
reclaim
Jim.
it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the
Harusnya
Ironblood's
sih
clutches for far too
punya
long.
Rosaria jadi.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This
Kalau
path
punya
was
efek ini
abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect
Kalau
little
jalan biasa
shortcut.
lagunya Epic gini kayak mau udah mau berantem ya. Gila ethernya sampai kelihatan gila guys kalau kita deket sama Mothercrystal. Kemarin di Sunbreak juga gitu tuh, di Iron. Ya elah gue salah.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past
Pokoknya guys, biar kelar guys.
is through them.
Ini arahnya gede guys. Oh kan asli. Luar. It's over indeed. Give me thunder. Anjir udah kayak si Torel give me tanda gini lah. Anjir gede banget 105 cok. XP-nya udah membesar. Nah seperti biasa nggak bisa buka map. Kalau misalnya ada dia kayak kalau ginian ada kayak yang lupa lu ambil guys, chestnya itu lu harus lewat yang arcade itu loh guys. Baru
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Bubar lu semua. Bubar. Oke, udah selesai. Itu masa apa sih, ada gunung api, makanya ada gempa gitu tadi. Jebum gitu. Oh my god, ada bos. Apa sih, troll itu kan? Apa sih, Minotaur, Akashi, Minotaur anjing. Goblok, lu malah ngincer itu si tolol lagi. Goblok aja. Dia malah nyeruduk itu aja. Ya gua gak kenapa ya. Oke, dia go parry. Guys, gue magic burst, let's go. Ya elah, lu baru ini udah stagger lagi ya, lu kocak. Skill gue pada itu. Akhirnya gue kena damage. Gue kasih kenyerang. Oke, goblok emang dia banget. Dia nyerang ini. Si kocak emang. Anjir, Minotaur ada banget nyeruduk. Emang skillnya nge-town ya? Yang skill ramu yang keluarin biji ini guys. No, biji ini pakai nge-town kayak dia nyerang itu. Padahal gue terheran-herannya nih. Nge-town kali ya? Makanya nyerang itu. Bagus juga sih kalau pada nyerang itu. Jadi nggak nyerang gue gitu. Mereka nyerang itu kena damage gitu guys. Nah gini guys, kalau chestnya kita ada yang ketinggalan gitu, ngambilnya apa nih? Apa areal what itu guys? Bentar guys, gue coba cek apa tuh equipmentnya. Areal blast tuh yang mana ya? Areal blast, bentar. Aerial blast yang mana nih? Oh yang ini aing, nggak butuh. Apa itu? Butuh sih, itu kepake aja sih sebenarnya guys. Ini udah nggak ada yang gue pakai kecuali ini. Harganya mahal banget lagi nih, 600 gue buat naikin apa ya? 600 pile drive bisa sih, pile drive atau gue naikin lightning rod guys. Mendingan mana lightning rod atau pile drive. Ntar kita baca dulu deh, kalau ini increase range, oh lightning strike-nya nambah areanya tambah gede. Udah ini aja deh. Oke, let's lanjutkan. Nah, yalah nih bos apa lagi sih? Apa nih bos apa lagi nih? Sarang burung ini apa sih? Ini kayak areanya agak gede gitu, pasti ada sesuatu.
Look at this place.
Look at this place.
What a mess.
Napa tuh napa?
Wait.
Bentar, itu kayak sarang, bener kan itu kayak sarang kan? Hidup anjir. Aman. Ya.
It's turned.
Bol anjir.
Shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Anjir morbol akas
Just like
morbol.
old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his way.
Oke.
That's foul.
Tahu parah. Oke, kita bagus. Tidak bagus. Pokoknya apa core tentacle gitu. Ngapain dia? Oke, gua take down nih guys. Gua nggak tahu dia mau ngelakuin apa, cuma gua take down udah. Anjay. Oh my god. Awas. Gak. Oh, lihat lagi gua. Dirinya kampret kan. Ya udah gua lihat lagi lebab. Oh my god. What the mulai? Mantap. Acitren ngapain? Main bola gua. Aduh, nih malas banget gua.
Nice try. I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Bos, bar gak lo? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Oke, dia mau ngapain nih? Coba lu ngapain sih? Harus kita terus-terusan. Oh my god.
That's it.
Good. Akasik morbol slain anjir. Gua kemarin pakai Rasengan, anjir dikit banget 180. Enggak, tapi ini enggak gitu susah sih. Enggak gitu susah tapi hampir mati gara-gara kena nafas enggak jelas anjir. Oke sip, good. EXP lebihnya enggak dimasukin ke ini ya gitu ya. Tetap tadi. Oh.
Press on.
Press on, yes. Yuk, jalan lagi yuk. Anjir, Akasik morbol anjir. Terakhir lawan dia umur 15 tahun. Kayak ada ruangan kayak gini anjir. Oh, ada ruangan kayak gini guys. Full anjir.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used
Anjir,
to
yang bikin
it.
tangga sih keren
Though I
parah sih,
don't
nggak
remember it
kepanasan.
being quite this hot.
Gue mikirnya udah kayak males banget sumpah.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was.
Scarlet
When they're getting bigger, something's wrong.
Udah. Oh, otomatis nyerang itu juga guys, biar gue punya area gitu. Nah, tapi itu keren sih pakai gitu. Skill pada CD dah, serangan. Itu di sini nggak ada elemen lagi. Mungkinnya mereka kayak tipenya kayak api-api gitu, tetap kena damage kayak ini. Ada resist gini nggak ada sih. Taboknya udah pun. damage kan tergantung attack kita gitu. Ini baru. Woi. Anjing apaan sih ini orang?
Nice try.
Babi mamam. Bar kali. Coba gua kepencet potion tolil lagi. Oh my god, tuh gak bisa. Baru. Ya nggak kena ini sakarnya ini kayak apa? Seleramu. Oh my god.
Nice try.
Anjing. Aduh, kepencet yang ini pas dia udah mau mati, aing. Salah skill. Gua kira gua lagi pakai dead PM. Aduh, gua kepakainya high potion gua lagi babi. Salah skill. Salah pijet.
Fuck.
Oke, udah.
Is there no other way
Aduh,
across?
dapet tech potion. Apa lagi ya? Tidak ada lava, jangan-jangan kena damage nih. Itu ini bikin dari kayu nggak kebakar apa? Batannya. Oh, dibekuin. Anjay. Ya selendang, gokil betul. Suaranya kena reverb anjir.
This is gonna be close.
Terus dia gimana? Ditinggal gitu kan? Saya ada kejadian sesuatu nih.
Let's not do that again.
Let's not. Let's go. Ay, keren juga dia apa? Limit nggak tahu gua kenapa limit break ya.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Baru. Aku ngapain? Stay down ini. Bentar. Apa jalan gue di? Woi, gue gimana anjing? Gue pengen limit break gara-gara apa yang terjadi? Anjir, kalau lu berhentiin langsung hilang, cok. Gue pengen nyimpen malah hilang anjir. Wah, kalau gitu gak usah gue berhentiin anjir limit break gue. Kambing, gue berhentiin. Bagi. Gue berhentiin. Gak bisa naik. Gue berhentiin limit break malah hilang.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the origin.
Salah, Drake's breath anjir, nafas bau. Nafas bau. Ada potion. Wah, apaan anjir, ada slime di sana, masih hidup ini mesti.
What the hell is that?
Babi
I have
anjing.
absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Apa yang bodoh? Apa yang bodoh sih? Good. Udahlah, langsungnya lah. Satu musuh kita ini agak random. Ini mau parry nih, nggak tahu apa yang terjadi ya. Anjir, apa yang terjadi tuh? Bar jalan kelar. Masih belum kelar tuh. Oke, kelar. Anjir, XP-nya 35, musuhnya susah gitu anjir. Mitril, apa nih mitril what? Musuh gue pakai tuh kayaknya tuh. Mitril. Oh bisa cok, gede banget lagi. Full. Belum ngecekin sih gue ada yang lain atau enggak. Oke, nggak ada kan ya? Oke, itu yang paling bagus kan. Sebenarnya bisa bikin yang tadi, gak sih? Bener gak sih? Torgal, bener. Bos, aing. Bos gak nih, bos? Apa cok ifrit? Kayak Favender tipe api anjir.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us?
Kayak blizzard ini.
Then this one must be the exception.
Wah, kayak
Nice try.
anjing. Oke, itu nggak bagus. Tadi gue TB-in aing. Mulai. Cok. Oh my god. Oke, good. Gua nggak tahu apa yang jadi. Oh, nggak kena ini. Oh. Anjir. Bentar bang, gue pakai gini dulu ya bang. Oh, bang mau ngambil. Oh. Ini. Mamam lo, mamam. Gue nggak tahu apa yang jadi.
doing?
Nyapa cok overdrive main lu ngapain? Udah mau mati gua bang. Air water. Oh my god. Uang gak lu? Ini gak lu? Ini gak? Sini gak? Oh, gua pancing lu main pancingan sampai. Warga lo. Oke, kelar aing. Tebel udah. Gua makin lama kenapa makin cupu banget ngedot anjir. Setelah gua pikir-pikir anjir. Makin cupu gitu. Bete gitu loh. Nah, gue agak bingung apa yang harus gue lakukan juga sih guys. Oke, dia jatuh ke lava. Tapi ini bisa berenang. Oke, dia kecapean anjir.
Just hot.
Oke, buka baju lah. Oh, minum.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
Anjir itu kenceng banget sih, masa nggak
The
kedengeran
gate to
aja?
the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here.
Hehe.
We'll enter the Comric by the handmaidens' living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Asih jelas. Gue pakai nggak ada limit break sih tadi guys, jadi gue bisa nge-heal sedikit gitu setiap limit break. Sama ada skill yang ulti gue gitu guys, yang kayak kepakin sayap lebar gitu. Tuh apa tadi gede banget? Orang ya gak sih? Ada orang gak sih? Ya itu ada orang tuh. Anjir, siapa tinggal sini anjir? What the freak? Siapa tinggal sini? Tinggal di dalam gunung Merapi, full. Terus kalau gunung apinya nyala gimana?
Lady Marley, it's me, my mother, Jill.
Anjir, kenal mereka, Cok.
It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Lu kenapa anjir dia? Kenapa tuh bocah anjir?
I'm so glad you're safe. And I you.
Anjir dia mau ketemu teman kenalan gitu.
Why have
Nggak, dulu dia
you
tinggal di
risk
sini
coming
sih.
back?
Kan katanya
You a
sih.
fool, girl. Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Enggak gitu sih. Ada yang harus dikerjain di sini.
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
Yuk kita bunuh patriarknya.
At this hour, he'll be in the comrec, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend!
Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
Iya, Jill, sabar Jill. Gue nggak tahu apa yang terjadi. Sabar.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place. Gather your things and go.
Kabur. Nggak bisa.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Nah, mereka langsung tahu anjir.
This way.
Pelan-pelan
Follow
gini.
this passage. It leads straight to the comrec. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you.
Iya, lama Jill anjir, masih harus pegangan
Always so
tangan lu.
kind to me. My light in the darkness.
Cowok itu udah gedor-gedor gitu, lama banget.
Take care, my lady,
Iya,
please.
Jill.
You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Sumpah harus lihat-lihatan dulu. Udah gedor-gedor. Ini mati sih kayaknya sih. Dia buka pintu.
If you promise to do the same.
Gue gak yakin sih. Lu sih. Lu punya firasat nih, orang juga entet tuh. Bisa-bisanya.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the comrec.
Bisa-bisa udah digedor-gedor masih. Cipika-cipiki. Potion, oh, good.
Here's our welcoming party.
Bawel.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Tolol. Gampang gue. Baru. Kabur, nggak boleh. Langsung malah lain. Hilang, Cok. Oh, ini mental jauh bet lu, buset. Mental jauh bet ya. Ngapain gue pakai itu? Bentar. Gue harus ke... Bentar, nih gue harus ke sono. Bentar. Tapi gue kesini dulu deh, bentar guys. Di sini ada apa? Kenapa harus langsung ke sono? Item kah? Nggak ada anjir, mau waktu doang di sini. Gue kira ada item atau apa gitu. Ternyata cuma mau waktu. Bete. Sabar dogi. Cotodo. Bentar dogi, bentar. Bentar. Apa sih?
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Oh my god. Cok, gua celeng gini. Bar kan lu. Nggak bisa 50 kali gitu. Nih mamam nih. Bubar lu.
Let's try.
Aing. Gue kira nice try, ternyata gua yang anti guys. Gue kira gua yang nice try, ternyata gua yang mati. Gua kena damage aing. Ngomongnya nice try. Oke, sini nggak bisa guys. Dia kayak apa ya nih gamenya ya? Kayak banyak mini bossnya juga gitu loh guys, biar nggak kayak repetitif gitu musuhnya gitu aja gitu. Jadi kayak ada kasih musuh-musuh yang lain-lain juga. Meskipun ya ininya agak-agak sama gitu musuhnya, cuman kayak beda desain sama ini. Sama kayak tadi itu yang Fire Lizard kan kita juga pernah ketemu kan, yang namanya Fafnir yang di hutan. Udah lo pulang kan. Cakar lu sampe meninggal aja. Mamam lu udah jatuh. Bar. Ini. Ngapain gua nyerang ini tuh? Stay down. Lu galak dulu ngomong stay down itu. Oke, gue ngapain ngebukin terus itu. Gede banget, 1200 gila otak. Gede banget guys, 1200 gila. Oke, gue harus kesini. Dia nggak ada map sih ya. Tempat baru gini tuh nggak ada map tuh guys. Pencet map nggak keluar apa-apa.
Clive, there's something I need you to know.
Apa tuh?
I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I
Dia
understand.
ngelakuin apa? Aduh, ini ada boss nih, yakin
I
dia
faced my
bakal ketemu
demons. Then you must face yours.
boss. Lah. Oh, depan. Ini bosnya nggak ada nih. Di depan guys. Santai lah ya. Kita dapat potion, high potion sering ya guys. Stun skin tonic itu udah nggak pernah dapat lagi deh. Kayak nggak pernah dapat lagi deh. Gue juga nggak pernah make itu stun skin tonic. Gue pakai awal-awal tuh nggak kepencet tuh, kenapa gitu. Tadi rame betul lagi.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Baru semua ini pulang kampung. Baru semua. Bodo amat. Nah ini DC.
Slow.
Aing udah lah. Beli break aing. Kenapa sih? Kok kayak gak punya damage? Karena gue berpikir. Oke, udah mati. Good, nice. Mana ada new enemy tapi nggak ada, kosong. Ada musuh baru. Will Owax tuh yang mana nih? Gue nggak tahu guys. Will Owax tuh yang mana sih? Bentar, Will Owax tuh yang mana? Gue dapet item baru tuh Will Owax, tapi gue nggak tahu Will Owax tuh yang mana deh. Ini punya Ramu guys. Will Owax itu yang anjir. Will Owax yang mana nih? Will Owax yang mana kocak? Oh ini nih. Oh gue nggak punya mas. Will Owax. Gue belum pernah coba pakai punya Ifrit sih. Apa sih mereka nyembah kristal anjing, ya jelas banget nih Iron Kingdom. Nyembah berhala, olol parah. Belakang siapa kan ngebuk mereka nih kalau doanya salah. Ngomong apa sih? Ngomong apa sih aja? Ngomong apa sih? Ini apa? Pastornya atau apa sih? Pemuka agama ya. Ini guys. Ini orang aneh. Sumpah ngorbanin. Anjir ngorbanin gimana? Buat ke kristal gitu anjing.
Imran!
Si Imran ini anjing. Lagi doa lu ganggu gitu.
Shiva's dominant.
Iya nape aing.
Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me.
Enggak tuh, dibunuh juga anjir akhirnya.
And what did you do in return?
Udah, langsung rela aing
Put them
bunuh
in
aing.
chains and you slit their throats.
Kenapa sore sigilnya ganti aing?
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Bacot banget nih, High Priest Imran aing, nama lu udah jelek lagi aing.
Just as the Holy Mother wills it.
Imran, N-nya 2 goblok.
Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to
Bantai
set
lama
foot in
aing.
the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime
Bete
deserving
gue
of death.
bantai.
You're right. I am a monster, and my soul is stained black. Though not by ether, but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
Gak salah, lu harusnya dari dulu cowok.
This is my
Pelanginnya
penance.
mereka anjir, lu kan udah jadi SHIVA anjir.
I will be
Ratainnya mereka gak punya
your
dominan
monster
anjir.
no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Mampus lu. Tapi mereka gak takut ya sama dominan
Does
ya?
the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Kalau bisa anjir. Katanya mau bunuh gua anjir. Anjay. Gokil game anjir.
Now.
Right.
Langsung limit break gitu. Gak tau kan namanya apa guys, berubah gitu dia langsung limit break anjir. Lah. Joshua. Siapa anjir? Joshua. Ifrit aja. Bukan bangke, gak tau siapa ya. Ini Joshua nih yang bikin gini. Anjir keren gini ya sifanya anjir, parah banget. Anjir jadi gede dong. Anjir udah jadi gede gini. Bisa yuk. Yuk, kita juga bisa yuk. Anjing nggak keren banget lu, Clive.
Why can't I do it?
Tapi nggak segede itu ya, bukannya waktu itu gede. Enggak kan? Nggak segede itu kan sifanya.
Please, just once.
Berubah kah? Let's go. Ya limit break doang ay. Nggak jadi event, what the fuck? Bentar, kok kelar? Baru lagi. Anjing nih orang. Anjir gua ini kotak banget nih orang. Gua takar lah lu aja sampai. Dah. Ada di back ini gue. Anjing gue peri dia aja ya. Orang mau peri-peri lu atau apa? Anjing. Mamamu anjing. Cok lu kenapa nyerang ini? Swatter ngapain di Swatter? Swatter ngapain, Cok?
Damn it.
Kita tuh bareng SHIVA gini. Tapi SHIVA-nya cuma buat nahan. SHIVA nggak gitu kuat ya? Iya gak sih? Tahu sih. Gue berasa kayak Garuda lebih kuat aja daripada SHIVA.
Alright. I won't take long. Let's try.
Bagi dia bisa jadi naga jadi gila ya. Warjang. Bagi. Mulai.
Let's try.
Warga lah. kenapa gue jatuh aja? Apaan 11 hour apa, cok? Mulai. Ini gue ngapain nih? Atau full nih? Apaan? Gigi kak. Oke, godot itu guys, gue gak tau apa yang godot barusan. Apa sih musuhnya? Cok, aing musuhnya bangke. Jadi cepet gini. Udah lah, lu bubar lah aing. Buar-buar nih. Akhirnya anjir semi rank ini apa tuh? Liquid Flame, gue dari tadi gak sadar namanya. Apaan sih namanya jelek. Oke, gue kelar guys ngelawan ini orang. Bentuknya gak jelas gini anjir. Punya tanduk di tete itu gimana coba? Gak jelas banget anjir. Udah. Ini balik jadi manusia udah mau mati ini sih. Ini kan udah tahu kecapean nih. Dia nahan lava gitu sih soalnya.
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Oh, dia mah harus jadi dominan ya buat ngancurin. Oh, bener juga, dia gak bisa jadi. Lu gak bisa jadi evit, kocak anjir. Tadi dia limit break tadi. Sumpah.
And here, use this.
Hah? Dapet blessing pedang kok keren gini, nyala gitu putih. Nggak pencet kotak nih gue, gitu nggak ya? Anjir. Oh, berhasil dihancurin. Berhasil sih. Berarti nggak perlu. Anjir, wah, kemarin harus jadi ramu gitu anjir si ini, si Sid. Buat ngancurin.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
Crystal. What did you do to it?
Gua hancurin apa kocak aing.
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But monster, monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
Udah tusuk aing.
I do, Father.
I have killed
Mampus
the
aing.
monster and become an outlaw.
Bar lo aing.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Dia nggak bisa senak jidat berubah nih, ay. Gue bingungnya tadi kerudung siapa sih? Kenapa summon gituan gitu? Bikin ribet anjir. Masa iya sih ini? Oh dia udah ganti baju ya, udah nggak pakai kerudungan gitu loh. Tahu gue guys, terakhir kita ngeliat tuh. Dia udah kayak pakai baju gitu dia kalau nggak salah. Udah nggak kerudungan kayak yang pertama.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Cuman ada muka Shivanya di bawah tadi.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Nah ini sama. Mau hancur kristalnya.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Meledak kan? Legasi ini tropinya. Meanwhile. Joshua, oh nih Joshua di sini bener udah tadi bukan berarti.
This way, Your Grace.
Gara-gara kristal kah?
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Joshua tahu dia percuma gitu kayaknya obatnya nih
if you're
orang.
Sure.
Sorry, penyakit gue beda aing.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
Gara-gara ngacur kristal kah?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
Ini udah 5 tahun soalnya. Tiba-tiba balik lagi ininya, apa?
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary. While others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrek?
Ngapain nyari dia?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Mungkin.
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Lagi tahu anjing.
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know.
Jote namanya, Cok.
Jote.
Siapa aing Jote? Gak pernah denger gue anjir. Siapa anjir yang kayak ngebantu dia gini? Bingung juga kadang. Meanwhile, Randela, oke di Dalmekian nih guys.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire
Oh, yang
can
awal-awal
to
kita
maintain its
ketemu
illegitimate
itu ya.
claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field,
Iya, nggak
so
salah
too
sih.
will Bahamut, and
Bahamut
our
juga bakal
demon
dateng
will
lah.
shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to
Rata
destruction.
aing bener juga.
Unless that is what you desire.
Masalah Bahamut sama dia berantem.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, I should be glad to consider it.
Gak guna advisernya anjir, buang aja lah. Elah, nih si Nyonya Gop.
Is that the Emperor?
Iya, ini nggak jelas bet nih maknya Clive goblok. Annabella ya namanya siapa sih?
What is the meaning of this?
Nggak salah. Bukannya harusnya
What it means
dia kerjasamanya sama Odin.
is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Buka sama siapa Barnabas? Supaya itu anak dia masih King Sunbreak.
The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
Bawa anak barunya lagi.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress.
Sumpah.
Your own dear Clive.
Sumpah.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows.
Sumpah.
I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out.
Baru sadar gue anjing. Clive Sid anjing.
Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name.
Baru ingat si Clive jadi
In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Macam apa ini anjing?
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Apa sih anjir? Ngatain Benedicta ya dia anjing. Oh ini anaknya.
There are greater things in store for you,
Olivia.
my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque.
Kenapa anjing Bahamut mau dibunuh anjing?
And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
Anaknya dominan juga kan atau apaan anjir?
Soon.
Apa sih anjing? Gue bingung parah anjing.
She's been in there for hours.
Siapa sih
Something
Gio?
must be wrong.
Siapa sih si Gio lah? After the Storm. Oke guys. Oke guys, mungkin segitu dulu kali guys buat kita part ke-10 ini ya guys ya. Akhirnya kita mengalahkan Liquid Flame. Kita nggak ada berubah jadi Ifrit sama sekali guys di sini. Habis itu bentar ini apa tunggangan kuda anjir guys. Nambah yang baru. Oh, Martel Ambrosius. Oh, oke. Oke, thank you sudah nonton. Gue Sia, cabut dulu gue. Sampai jumpa di part selanjutnya, di video selanjutnya, atau di live stream selanjutnya guys. Bye bye, see you next stream, next videos, or next part guys. Bye bye.